Grupo Desportivo de Viso was founded in the first day of May 1975. Manuel Pereira was the president, and he kept in charge until 2 years ago when he was replaced by Antonio Alvarenga, which is now the president of our club. The club started with 16 to 20 players, only had field hockey back then, but then developed to become one of the biggest clubs regarding hockey in our country. The 80s and the 90s were the best years, the golden years. We won 14 of the 18 national competitions that we have in our curriculum. After that, everything got worse. We had some problems not related with sports or with field hockey, but that we had to stop for 9 years, more or less, the competition. That was a bad thing for us. We had to stop everything, our youth system, our senior competition, and 4 years ago we started back again. With the same passion for hockey, but with nothing regarding players or youth system. So after 4 years, everything is getting better. We have a better youth system than we had before. We have a better organization than we had before. But most important of all, we have the same passion for hockey, and we have the same love for our club, Grupo Desportivo de Viso. 80 to 90 players. As for the achievements, we can divide that answer. Regarding the national trophies, we had 4 national championships, 2 in a row, 1991, 91, 92. In terms of international competitions, we had good results in 94, Cup Winners' Cup, 3rd place, and in 2000 we got the 2nd place in the same competition, Cup Winners' Cup. It was the 2 best results of our team, of our club, and regarding that, it was a big moment for the club. Anyways, this achievement of being the Club of the Year for EHF is for now the biggest achievement of our club. Of course, you cannot compare winning a national championship or going so well in the European competition, but for us, it's like being European champions, to be named for our project, our work, our daily based work by the AHF. Hopefully a lot of good things. 2015 started really well. We had more players than the year before. And we received the news about being named the Club of the Year. Apart from that, also good news for us is to start a project that we wanted to start since the first year that we started this project in 2011, which is named Projeto Ramal do Hockey. Basically, it has to do with Ramal Parish, also the Porto Council, in between the Porto Lazer company, which is a firm from the Porto Council, and we have to ourselves 400 children in total from the schools of the Ramal Parish. It's also a daily based work. We have to work a lot to succeed in this project. As I told you, we have for now a total of 400 children. We hope that in the next scholar year we have even more children to learn hockey and to be in contact with hockey, and hopefully lots of those children keep practicing this sport. It's not an easy work. We have to work a lot to get this to succeed, but we are really with the focus and the aim of getting good results from this project. Apart from that, in the second part of the year, we hope to start a project with the para-hockey team, so it's also a good and ambitious thing for us. And apart from that, also have some partnerships with another institutions regarding also children in needs. It's a thing that it's very important for us because we don't mind that having rich or poor children playing hockey, we mind to have a lot of children playing hockey. And we think that giving a try to these children that sometimes have no opportunities, it's also a good opportunity for us and for the kids. So we are taking a look at it. We are trying to get these partnerships, and we hope that in the second part of this year that will become reality. The targets for the next years are simple but also ambitious. We want to get better results in every age. We want our teams to get better and better results. But that's not the first aim of our teams. We want the kids, for example, to understand the game, to like the game, and to develop, obviously, physically and technically. But after that, the results, we believe, will come, but as a consequence of our work and not as something that we look forward as a big deal. It's a big deal to win, of course, but it's more important to have fun, to love and understand the sport. That's one of the things that we have as a target for the next years. After that, we want to grow a lot, grow like no one ever seen in Portuguese hockey. It's not easy. We live in a country that lives for football and only thinks in football and doesn't care that much about other sports. But we are trying to work to change that. We want to have a decent turf, for example, in our club. The turf is owned by the Porto Town Council, and we want to make them understand that's important for us, important for our kids, and important for our sports in Portugal to have a decent hockey turf. And nowadays it's not based for hockey. It's difficult to deal with that because the players don't develop as they should because of the difficulties of the turf. But it's a project that we are developing to have with the Porto Town Council, and we know that AHF also will support us in this project, and hopefully in the next years we will expect the next year that to become true. Obviously this only matters if we have more players. We want to get all the children that we can to play this sport in our club. For that being, it's important to say that no one pays to play hockey in Grupo Desportivo do Viso. No one. From small children to grown up to veteran teams, no one pays whatever to be able to play sports, be able to play in official terms for our team. That's one thing that we like to keep like that because it makes our club open for everyone, and that can everyone try to play hockey and to become a hockey player and a part of the hockey family. That's a big deal for us. Apart from that, we want people to acquire a love for the game. We live in a place that it's not easy. Some very difficulties for the people that live in Viso. No money, no good familiar structure, and that's a big concern for us. We want to be part of the change our community and be part of that change in terms of sports. We want to use field hockey as a weapon, a strong weapon, to be able to change our society strata, society groups and classes. I think sports are very important for that because you are able to be equal to any other person inside the field. Inside the field we are all the same. We have a hockey stick, we have a equipment, but we are all the same. We can win against rich people, lose against poor people, because that doesn't matter, and that's a big thing for us. The kids of Viso many times don't have what they should don't get what they need, and that obviously also is a concern for us. And because of that, we also have concerns on other activities not regarding the sports. We want to help them in studies, keep them in studies, which is also a reality for us, to have to keep them studying and to think that they can become better persons, can achieve some professions that maybe if we wouldn't work on that, they only thought that it wouldn't be possible. We believe that we can be a part of a change of the society, our society, of course. We cannot change the world, that's not the case, but we think that we are the foundation of our society. We cannot wait for laws, rules, or politics. We have to do ourselves something, and that's what we are trying to do in Viso. It's not easy, it takes a lot of frustrations for us, but it's something that we look for. This recognition meant everything for us. In reality, we still don't know actually what we did with this achievement. Being the Club of the Year for EHF is too big for a small club like us. We didn't got to know what this is in the reality. But we are looking forward to it. We are hoping that this is a new thing for us, a big thing for us that can bring more people to our club, more recognition for the sports, and we are trying to make the best out of it. We got some media attention from this trophy, and we hope that we can have the responsibility to make it even better. That doesn't make us work harder. We work hard as always every day. That doesn't make us be better. If we don't work hard every day, we won't be better than we were before this trophy. In that way, we can also think that if we don't get some recognition, some sponsors from this trophy, that doesn't matter, because we are going to keep on working as we did today, because we have no sponsors and no one helping us. So if this prize doesn't mean that we are getting more help or more sponsors, we don't care, because we are going to keep on working as we always did, because our strength is to be united. We say that together we are stronger, and so that makes our club special and makes us also very strong to the difficulties that we will have in front of us in the future.